Hey guys, welcome back. So instead of starting a brand new day, because we have a lot to do, we got this field harvested. As you can see, it's all swathed up. It's ready for baling. We have the last load in the power push here to put in the barn. Silo, I'm sorry. We have the harvester over on field, I believe, field 6. Yeah, it's over there. Yep, you can just see it right over there, sitting there. So we're going to work on that next. We have to bring the header over there. The header is, I think, just the other side here. Or, no, where do we put the header? Oh, wait a minute. There it is right there. We have the header right there, so we have to bring that over. And actually, I may have to move that out of the way to get the grain in there. So we're going to hop on our ATV and we're going to move that header out of the way, maybe bring it down to the field. Hopefully I can get it out of here with this. This is really, really tight roads. This is going to be so challenging working here. Now we have to get a baler still. We don't have one. And although Brian said that anything we need, we can contact him and he can kind of give us extra money because we don't have enough right now to get the baler that I want. I really don't want to do that. Just kind of keeping an eye on that. Whoops. Great. Now I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Alright, so we got it all set up here. We got everything back here. We're going to have to grab the harvester to put that back on there. So that's going to kind of throw a monkey wrench in the plans. But it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. We'll get it. So anyway, as I was saying before, we can absolutely just call up Brian and say, hey, look, Brian, we need a baler. But I'm the farm manager. I really don't want to rely on his money all the time. We need to make our own money. We want to figure out how to do our own things. So I was looking around and there are contracts, and there is a big potato contract that we can do. We can borrow the items and make about 68 grand possibly. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lease the baler that I want, and then we're going to grab that contract, and we're going to do that to pay for it. Now, we also have all this crop, and Brian did say he's not too concerned about what we do with the crop, you know, as much as he is about the bales. Because the straw bales are going to be for the cows. And he did tell us, you know, keep whatever you think we're going to need for the cows. And then the rest we could sell off. So that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to see how much we get and how much we're going to need. Now, the barley here, we have a lot. We're going to have over 100,000 liters of barley. I'm pretty sure this is barley, right? Yeah. So we're going to have over 100,000 liters of barley. And we have a wheat field. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to bale up this big field. And you know what? Let's just drop that there. So we're going to bale up this big field here. And we're going to take the bales and we're going to cut them up for the cows. So we're going to have to get a bale shredder for them. And then what we're going to have to do is that field over there. We're going to bale that up too, and if we have enough, straw for him here, then we'll just sell off those bales. I think that'll be a wise decision. Let's just hook onto that. All right. There we go. We're going to hop back onto the ATV and get over to our harvester. Bring that back, set this up. And we do have a worker. I did find a guy. He's like a couple towns over, but he's really good. He seems to know what he's doing. And yeah, we've already had him working for us for a little bit here. He helped out with the harvesting. So we're probably going to have him do most of this field while we do the baling over there. And again, with the contracts, we'll collect those and we'll do those after. We'll tend to this farm first. Because like I say, what I'll do is I will bale up this field and I'll lease the baler. And we'll just keep it on the farm. And when we get the money to buy it, that's what we'll do. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll just disconnect that, hop out. And we want to hook onto this. Don't want to ruin any of the crop before we start harvesting. There we go. And, ooh, that header trailer, I don't like the looks of that. So we actually need to switch that back to swathing. Because again, we do want all of this. Go to the end here. There we go. And I think I'm going to start some of this. Because our worker isn't here yet. And I do like a bit of harvesting. This is one of my favorite jobs to do on the farm. Especially as it's getting in that late afternoon period, which is really nice. So yeah guys, we're going to take care of this for a little bit, and then when we come back, hopefully the worker will be here, and then we'll pick our baler up, we'll do some baling, and you know what, we may be working into the night here. We could very well be doing that. Alright, the worker's here. His name is Keith. We're going to be using Keith quite a bit. We have him off and running, but believe it or not, just going around the headland once, we're going to have to grab the trailer quick, and we're going to come back, and he's going to have to offload. So that's the first thing we're going to have to do. and it's quickly getting dark. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting to say the least. We're not going to worry about that. Keith, he has his own way of doing things, but he gets the job done. So, and we're going to cut right through here. That was a little rough. Grab our tipper. And get back to him. Look at that sky. Beautiful autumn evening. Actually, I don't even know. Like in the UK, is September autumn? Yeah, he already has a full grain tank, so... Oh, man. It's funny because the harvester could be bigger, but at the same time, you don't really want it any bigger than it is. So I'm going to have to move him, actually. Keith can take a break for a little bit here. Now, unfortunately, this tipper, it can only hold like 19,000 liters because of the weight restrictions. And I do need to get... Oops. That's not good. I do need to get this thing into the shop because we need to extend that pipe a little bit. Alright, so I want to get this emptied and put Keith back on his way. And we have to start baling that field up. Right, there we go. Let him be on his way. And I guess we'll just leave this grain cart here for now. What we'll have to do, we'll have to put the other John Deere on that one. That'll be the best bet. Because I have to get down to the store and I have to get a baler. Hopefully the store's still open. Looks awful dark, but I did call them and they did say that they would stay open for me, so let's hop in and see what we can get. Alright, so there's our baler. Not quite the one I wanted, but the other ones required a little bit more power. And I don't want to use the big 400 horse John Deere for baling, so we'll go with the Kuhn for now. And yeah, it should suit us. And we definitely wanted a square baler. I did not want a round baler at all. So actually what I'm thinking now, do I want to do the baling tonight or do I want to save it for tomorrow? I mean, we could help Keith do that field. And then tomorrow we're going to have him do that contract. Harvesting potatoes or beets. I forget which it is, but it's something like that. But we're definitely going to have Keith do that. So I'm thinking possibly... Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll give Keith a hand tonight with the harvest. Then we'll do the baling tomorrow morning and set him up with that contract. And where did we park? There it is. He's already at 80%, so grab the trailer. As I said, guys, we're gonna give him a hand, and then we'll hit the baling hard tomorrow. Look at those big piles, man. That's not great. That's great. We're on the same side as the pipe, so this should be perfect. Okay. Alright, so we are maxed out. We're going to go deliver this. And yeah, guys, we're going to just keep on working here till we get this field harvested. And then hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Whew, it is going on 10 o'clock at night now, and we're almost done. We almost got this field all knocked out here. I'm thinking, let's see here, we have one or two more passes. Okay, it looks like he's going to get that pass and probably just a little bit. So when he's done with that, we're going to offload this into the barn, and we're going to head back to the house and get some sleep. Probably grab something to eat first and then get some sleep, because have not had dinner yet today. We have been flat out harvesting both of these fields. What a job. What a job. Alright, so Keith is home for the night. He just took off. Is this empty? Yes, it is empty. Let's just fold this up, though. Alright, guys, so we're going to put the header on the trailer. We're going to take those crops over to the silo, and we'll see you in the morning. Alright, it is bright and early the next morning, and we want to get a jump on this because we want to get the baler going. But also, we need to get that contract going as well. But I'm going to hook onto this real quick, and you know what? We need to figure out how we want to collect these bales. Now, I had the telehandler That's an option. Or we could just lease a bale loader. Maybe we'll do that. So first things first, I need to get Keith set up with that job. So let me do that really quick, guys, and then we'll come back to this. All right, so we have Keith off and working. He's handling that contract. We're gonna have to probably go check on him because he's not familiar with harvesting potatoes, so we may have to help him out a bit. But that's all right. What we need to do now is we need to bale up our fields, and this is what we're going to focus on, guys. We're not going to focus on too much of the contract work. We're going to focus more so on our farm. So contract work is going to be going on in the background. It's going to be something that we're going to do to make extra money, but it's not something that we're really going to take a look at too much in our videos here. So I decided to do this field first because, again, I have no idea how much straw the cows are going to take. I would be surprised if they'll take this much. So I'm thinking possibly this field here we'll save for the cows, and then the other field we'll possibly sell, depending on how much we have stored up, because we're going to need to store this up for the winter. I have no idea how fast the cows are going to go through the straw. I'm thinking they're probably not going to go through it too fast. We only have 30 head of cattle right now, so yeah, I'm not suspecting that they're going to be going through it like super fast. But like I said, we could possibly lease a bale collector, because this is going to be a huge undertaking with just a telehandler. I mean, it would be fun. It would definitely be fun. And if I go that route, it's definitely going to be something that I do off camera. I'm not going to record all that. Oh my gosh. He's already got almost a full grain tank. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so we're going to have to go deal with that real quick, and then we'll come back to this. Okay, so it turns out we're going to have to stop that job because it's going to be too much back and forth. So we're going to continue what we're doing. We're going to focus on our farm, and when we get done here, we'll go worry about that contract. Because like I say, I really want to get our farm taken care of. This is the priority. That contract, it's not going anywhere. We already accepted it. We'll get it done. But yeah, we'll get that done on our time. So again, I'm going to have to get a bale shredder. And I know what you guys are thinking. You might be thinking, why am I baling these? Why don't I just get a forage wagon and pick this stuff up and give it that way? Well, because I think the bales are better. I think they're easier to store. And we're going to need a baler anyway, so that was the logic. But anyways, guys, we're going to press on with this job. And I'll see you when this field's done. You know, the more I think about it, I think I'm going to pick these up with the telehandler. I mean, we have a bale fork. I may see if we have a bigger bale fork that we can buy. But yeah, there's no sense in adding another expense. I kind of want to show Brian that I can get stuff done without spending a lot of his money. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I mean, honestly, we're going to have to buy a bale shredder. I'm not going to lease one. The farm is going to need one. But we're also going to need a plow. We're going to need a tanker truck for the milk. I mean, there's a lot of things that we still need. So I don't really want to nickel and dime him to death with things that we don't necessarily need to buy at the moment. All right, so I think that's good. I'm not going to worry about those little bits and pieces. We'll just plow those under. Shut that off. And we'll unload that. There we go. So wow, it is still really early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. And we have all these bales. I'm almost wondering if we could leave the other field for now. Go do that contract. And then we can use these bales for the cows. See how we do. And then we'll bale up the other field. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's just put the baler up over here for now. Another thing I have to get power washer. And that's relatively cheap. I don't think Brian will care too much if we get a power washer. That's actually within the budget here anyway. Because I really don't like all this dirty equipment. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end this episode. When we come back next time, we will have that contract done. We're going to have those bales picked up. And in the next episode, we will get a bale shredder. And we will give the straw to the cows. And then we'll bale up that other field. And then we're going to have to start preparing these fields. Now, we have... Let me shut this off. We have this field here that I believe is field number 6. Let me pull up the little GPS here. Yes, okay, so this is field 6. And what is the other field that we have? What's the number of that one? Let me just run up to it really quick here. Field number, come on, where's the field number to this field? Okay, this is field 3. And then up north there, we also have field number 2. There's no crops in that, but all these fields need to be plowed. They all need lime. They need to be cultivated. They're going to need to be planted, and they're going to need to be rolled. Now, we have a roller. What I think I might do, possibly... Well, you know what? We'll get at least one of these fields ready to plant maybe in October. We'll try to push and get one of these fields ready to plant in October. And then possibly the other 2 we'll get ready for planting in the spring. I think that's what we're going to do. And I believe in these fields, we'll probably keep these for straw. And field number 2, I have no idea what we're going to plant up there, but we have time to figure it out. With that being said, guys, that's where we're going to say goodbye to you. Of course, we're going to continue to work. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed our little video. And we will see you next time.